I mean, so I work with um, families, kids. I mean, everybody. But when I work with youth, um, it's it's very interesting because they are so thoughtful, so brilliant, and so resilient. So the kids who are homeless usually ages from 16 to 25, and they just come from various different backgrounds, but most of those backgrounds are very traumatic in many different ways. Especially my young women, are the young women who I work with, and so we just try to help them with education, housing, um, and just guide them through that process so they can become their best selves. Really. So yeah.
Wow, that looks like you're doing great work.
Well, I mean, I come from a family like that. My father was born in 1914. He was in World War II, knew 4 or 5 different languages, but a major community advocate, and he had a following called the Christian Fellowship Workers. So back in the late '60s, early '70s, you might have heard or seen lyrics, or some people talk about Jesus freaks. And so he had a following. So they were all across the nation. He had a following up here in Duluth. And so, they the community stuff. He had fish boils. We had a restaurant as well. So, and as I was growing up, because he was an older man. So, but I was always trying to figure out, why do I like all these '60s songs? No, no, like, why all these '70s and '60s songs? Why do I like them? And as remember, oh, I was around all those people, and they would play them and stuff. So, um, we were just taught love. We were taught love, and we were taught that being religious, all are welcome at the Lord's table. All are welcome. So we would feed people and whatever. And so I continue that. I was born into that. So that is a major blessing for me. A question. Question. It's a question. So it's more of a culture, not a disability. Question was question. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you a story in which it's kind of funny, whatever. But I'll say it, it's kind of personal. So I was now, mind you, I have lost all my ASL skills, which I plan on taking back up again. But I remember I had a crush on this deaf lady, and I see her all the time, and we spoke a little bit. I didn't know, and then and then we were at some pizza joint, whatever. And I was going to ask her, you want to see a movie or whatever, and she just it's and I had someone beside me, and she told me, she goes, "You're cute, but you're not my type. But we can be friends." I said, "Cool." I said, "Cool, no problem." It hurt my feelings, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
or
It was like in 2010 or 11. Yeah, it was. Yep. So I have a question. Um, in 1 second, I'm trying to do two things at a time. What can I do? Because I did, when I had the ASL course in college, um, and hung out with a lot of, it's a folks. I I really thought that I wanted to do more because I wanted the deaf culture to know that they're validated and that they are, and they are human beings, okay, and that they're with us. And so I'm asking you, how can I do more as a community leader to bring that out in the forefront? Oh, man, you're
Maybe
thinking, okay. and that is kind of.
Oh, I see Doug showed up. Does
But
that mean
hey,
we're
Doug,
done?
let me make this point, brother. Let me make this point, man. But that's what we have in common, though. I think as African heritage men, you as a deaf man, we face some of the kind of same kind of deals out there, and so I validate that really. And man, it'll be cool to hang out with you, man. You're good people. You're good people.
Yeah.
You're absolutely. I get that.